Hi there, welcome to learning how to use screen captures to create videos on your monitor. Now, the first thing that you need to do is download some software. What we need to download is Microsoft Expression Encoder 4 and Microsoft Expression Encoder 4 Screen Capture. We also need Format Factory. I'll explain this one later on. Now, first of all, we need to open up the screen capture software and make our settings. We have the microphone button, which you need to set for your particular computer. We have the settings button here, which brings up this window to the left. Now, with the screen tab, it is ideal to choose the highest quality frame rate, bit rate, and quality. We then need to go into audio. With the audio, you do not need to select the highest audio quality available. I have found for me in particular it distorts what I say, so I drop it down a couple of notches from the top. Once you have those selected, you can close it here. As you can see in this particular part here, I've been recording quite a few videos. What we then need to do is select record when we are ready to go. Once we are ready to record and press the record button, it will show up on your screen a red box. You then need to drag that box to the selected area that you are targeting for your video. When you are ready, press record again. As you'll see down the bottom right hand corner or underneath the screen, you will have record, you'll have stop, and you'll have hide controls. I do not recommend hide controls. When you are ready, press record again and it will count down. Once it has counted down, you are live, and whatever is in that section will be recorded, both audio and visual. When you have completed it, you can press the stop button. If you wish to pause what you're doing, you can do that and record again later to continue. Once you have pressed the stop button, you then open up the screen that you see in front of you. You then select import down the bottom and it will automatically bring up the screen capture folder. As you can see, I have been doing a fair bit of practicing, which is good. Now, as you can also see, this one here is 141 meg, this particular file. These files do get really large. The one that I want to demonstrate to you, which I have highlighted here, is only 21 meg. So we'll open that up. As you can see on the screen, we now have a preview which we can enlarge up and move around. We can also see that it is almost a 4-minute video, and again that it is 22 meg in size. Now, with this particular video as it stands right now, this is the only program we can view it in. We need to convert this or encode this so we can actually view it in a different program. To do that, we right click on the line down the bottom, select apply preset. Now we need to go to encoding for Silverlight, 2S smooth streaming, and then we want to select the 1080p VBR, which is your variable bit rate. As you can see on the screen, it enlarges that quite significantly. This is going to be a high quality video, and as you can see, it needs to be, because you can't read it at this particular resolution. Once you've done that, you can, if this is the only item you have on your screen, you can right select it and select encode selected item. This will do 2-pass scanning to encode the item, and as you can see, the first one will take about 4 minutes. The second pass will take about 15 to 20 minutes for this particular file size. I'm just going to cancel this because I've already done this. Once you have actually encoded the video file, you need to open up Format Factory. Now this free software will convert the video file into an AVI file. So if we come into our computer, we go into Documents. Now FF output is where it'll end up being, but expression encoder, the output. Now the file that I want is going to be in this particular one, but generally it'll have the date of the time that you encode it. Now as you can see here, from this one up to here, it has encoded in different file sizes, and you can see on the right hand side that they're different megabytes in size. To get the best quality, you really do need to select the highest one. The other ones I have found I just can't read. Click on that and drag it and drop it into Format Factory. Oops, almost lost you on the screen there. Now we want to create a video. We want to do basically Alter AVI is what we want to select, and then OK. As you can see on the screen, this is a 54 meg file. Select the file, right click and output setting. Now again, in my experience, and I have played with this quite a bit, 200% is what you want the video size to be. I have personally found that this particular file will not work and be legible in anything else. The bitrate I put at the highest, frames per second I put at the highest, the aspect ratio, I choose 4:3, so that way there is no distortion whatsoever, makes it more realistic. Now I leave the audio encoding at MP3, the sample rate I just put up to the highest, and the bit rate I put up to the highest. Now the audio I haven't actually played with anything other than the higher settings. The audio channel I leave at 2. Press OK. Once that is selected, highlight it again and then select Start from the top of the top bar. This will take about 20 minutes or so, maybe 25 minutes. If you don't want to wait, you can select after converting, shut the computer down. This particular file actually blows out to about 73 meg, which then is able to be uploaded to YouTube. Once that's done, I'll just go back to my documents. FF output is where we'll find it. Now, I have already renamed the file to Enlisting in the Academy. Double click on that.
Hello and welcome. Now that you have created
as you can see, it is actually a very high quality video and ready for anybody to view on YouTube. Close that down. We don't need that. And there we go. Oh, it's already at 8%. This is probably going a little bit quicker than the last one. But this particular video that you're listening to right now is probably about 100 meg in size. Actually, make that 144 meg because it actually tells you down the bottom right hand corner of the screen just how big the file is as you record it. So this is pretty much all there is to it. It is quite simple. I am sure there is a lot more to the program than I've actually shown you, but for what I'm doing, this is really all I need to do. Thanks and bye.